Hello everyone, my name is Andran Nani, the Bazooka Prophet, and today we have a very interesting heading on the board, which is called the nomenclature of alcohol. In our previous video, we talked about the introduction to alcohol. Now, in this video, is nomenclature of alcohol. And from the word nomenclature, it simply means naming of alcohol. Now, basically, there are three systems involved in the naming or in the nomenclature of alcohol. And these three systems involved are the common system, which is the first one. We have the Cabinon system, and lastly, the Ayupa system. Now, the subheading common system. Now, the common system is the simplified or one of the simplified version of the naming of alcohol, in the sense that the alkyl is named, the alkyl attached to the alcohol is named, while the alcohol is added separately, as in the case of the first one here. So these are the examples that we're going to work on, and the first example is what we call the one that we have here on the board. This one is called the methyl. You see now, you will name the alkyl first, then alcohol will now be added as the surface. Now, this one is called methyl what now? Methyl alcohol. One carbon, methyl, then alcohol will be added to it. Now, in the case of this one, though this one contains three alkyl group, and three alkyl group is called a propyl. So it will be propyl alcohol. So propyl alcohol. Now you can also attach N to it. N simply means normal propyl alcohol, which is N propyl alcohol. Now, as we begin to go higher, there will be need for us to indicate whether the alcohol is a primary or a secondary or a tertiary alcohol. Now remember, I have told you that under monohydric alcohol, a primary alcohol has one alkyl group attached to the carbon carrying the hydroxy group. Remember, please do not forget. While in the case of secondary, it has two alkyl group, while in the case of tertiary, three alkyl group attached to a carbon carrying the hydroxy group. Now if you look at, and to represent the secondary, we use the short word, which is sec. While in the case of tertiary, we use either tet, which means tertiary, or we use T, as the case may be. So we make progress from here. We continue that if you look at this alcohol here is a secondary alcohol. This is the first alkyl group. This is the second alkyl group attached to a carbon carrying the hydroxy group, left with one hydrogen atom here. So this one will not be called sec. Then, how many carbon do you have here? 4 carbon. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it will be butyl. Sec butyl. Then you name the alcohol. Sec butyl alcohol. So alcohol is being added as the what now? As the surface. They will move to this one. If you look at this one very well, this one is a tertiary alcohol. And because it's a tertiary alcohol, it will be here become tet. Then how many carbon do you have here? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it will be tet butyl. Then alcohol will be added as the what now? So, as the surface. So please do not forget, as tet butyl alcohol. They will move to this other one here. This one will be called what now? Because it is a cyclo compound. So it will start with the cyclo, then each of the edge represents the carbon as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So cyclo cyclohexyl, cyclohexyl alcohol. This is the common system, and in the common system, alkyl and meaning alkyl alcohol. That's how it is. So that's the name, alkyl alcohol. When you name the alcohol is added as a surface. Then in this case here now, we use the alpha system, alpha, beta, gamma system too, so that the first carbon carrying this hydroxy group is called the alpha. This one is called the beta. So if I'm to name it, it becomes beta bromo to carbon ethyl alcohol. Exactly. While in the case of this one will be named okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is an iso compound, an iso. So it will be called an isopentyl alcohol. Now, it will interest you to know that from 5 carbon alkyl group, the old name was called an amide. So let me clean the bottle so that we have enough space to deal with that. The other name for 5 carbon alkyl was called an amide. Let me spell as AMYL. So if I'm having something like this, CH3, CH2, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm having OH. So you don't need to say pentyl alcohol. I will also be correct to say N-amide alcohol. So take the 5 carbon alkyl group. It's also named as amide. Amide. Now so this one can also be called an isoamide. You see now, an isoamide alcohol. We are still on point. So basically, these are all we need to know. We can also have something like this. This is CH3, CH2, CH2, and I can be having something of this nature. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let me make it 5 so that it can be much more easier for us to do, which is CH3, then OH. So this one can also be called TET, which is T now, which is a tertiary alcohol, but of course, 1 alkyl group, 2 alkyl group, 3 alkyl group attached to this carbon carrying the hydroxy group. Any other one that is not attached to this one carrying the alkyl group should not be regarded as a tertiary alcohol. So TET amide alcohol. So, and on that very note, this ends our nomenclature of the common system of alcohol. So in our next video, we're working on the carbonyl system. Please, if this video has helped you, please do well to subscribe and please share. I remain my humble self, Adrenaline, the Bazooka Prophet. God bless you.